Hello everyone, I'm teacher Wendy. This week we read a book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. So this week I'm going to introduce you a math activity about cookie. What we need are a piece of white paper or a cookie tray. If you have the flat one, the regular cookie tray, that's even better. But I don't have, so I just use this one. I will explain why it's better later. Then you may need some brown paper. If you don't have brown paper, you can use paper bag, or you can use a white paper, and you just color it in brown later. So we need crayon. So first, you and your kids are going to work together and make some cookies. It's easy to make cookies. You just cut out some circles out from brown paper or paper bag. And then you are going to have your kids to add some chocolate chips to the cookie. For each cookie, I add different numbers of chocolate chips. So I did 1 through 5. This is 4, 2, 3, and 5. So I did different numbers of chocolate chips. And then you are going to, if you use a piece of paper, you don't have a cookie tray, you can draw a cookie jar on the paper like this. And you're going to write down the numbers. I just draw a cookie jar and I write down the numbers separately. Or if you're gonna use cookie tray, then you can use the baking sheet. You can write down the number on the baking sheet, or because I want to show you, so I use tape. I just tape the numbers here. Just write down different numbers. So if you have the flat one, the regular cookie tray, it's even better because you can put more cookies. You can put more numbers. Okay, like that. And then you will have your children to count the chocolate chips on one cookie. Just count the chocolate chips and then match the number. Like this is 4 chocolate chips, so it goes to this place. Or you can use cookie jar. So 4 go to number 4. This activity requires children to count using one-to-one correspondence. What is a one-to-one correspondence? For example, there are 5 dots here, and one-to-one correspondence is when you say one number, you point at one object, point at one item. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one-to-one correspondence. What is not one-to-one correspondence is when you skip numbers. Like when you say 2 numbers and then you point at one item. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 items. No, that's not one-to-one correspondence. Or sometimes children will do this, like when they say one number, but they move their hands to next items already. Like 1, 2, 3. There are 3 chocolate chips. That's not one-to-one correspondence. So it's in the beginning it's kind of hard. They need to practice to count while pointing at the items using one-to-one correspondence, like say one number and then point to one item. And also this activity gives them the chance to practice, like connect the amount of the number and to the image of the number. For example, this is the amount of number. That's 5 items, so that's 5. And this is the way we write number 5. So we need to connect, we help children to connect the amount to the image. So that's 5, and this is how we write 5. So I hope you like this activity. Thank you.